So, good morning. So today what I wanted to speak about is, I found it very interesting what we heard in Dr. Rush's presentation this morning. And I want to show how AI can make us our own superheroes, make each and every one of us our own Iron Man and do the very best of our day and our lives. And one thing with artificial intelligence is computers are very good at answering questions, but they're terrible at knowing what the right questions are. And so today I want to show you how, by bringing in artificial intelligence, we're going to be able to be the very best project managers. So for us at SAP, the time has come recently where there's been an inflection point that's really changed where we are with artificial intelligence. And one of the areas to see that is both in the area of voice recognition and image recognition. Computers now outplay their human counterpart. And we see this as a huge opportunity in three core areas. One is around process automation. So how can we use artificial intelligence to automate processes so we can focus on the more important tasks? The second area is obviously analytics. How can we find, from the deluge of data coming from 5G devices and the like, the insights to help us make the right decision? And then finally, in the area of next generation UX, or UI, or user experience, and how can we overcome some of the biases we have every day and make sure that decision making becomes easier by using new ways to interact with computers versus how we've done it previously. So to start off though, what I would like to show is a quick quiz. So can anyone spot what's wrong with any of these photos? Any guesses? I'll give you a hint. It is a bit of a trick question, because what's wrong with these photos is that none of these people are actually real. Now, this is all computer-generated imagery, and what's really cool about how we generated this imagery is we actually got two artificial intelligent deep learning networks to fight it out. We got the artificial intelligence networks that we all use every day to do image classification, and then we got a second neural network to just make random noise. And it used to try and beat the other artificial intelligence network until eventually it got so good at using random noise to generate photos that, as you saw on those previous slides, it makes lifelike photos all without any human intervention and all without knowing how to draw. So this is how far artificial intelligence is coming. And this is real. You can go to that website and you can try this out for yourself. So this isn't future space. Now, on the ground, what are we seeing? What are we using this technology for? So with 5G coming along, and the previous presentation highlighted this, well, why not use, instead of having a human analyze all this video footage coming from drones, coming from satellites, now we're building AI models that can actually look at the building process of a construction site using what we call segmentation analysis and see what floor we're at. How does that map back to our project plan? Using computer vision to watch supply stacks on the site and see how the depletion rate goes versus the actual schedule and the budgeting plan. Again, helping us be able to focus on the real tasks versus doing the mundane tasks of driving to site and doing these inspections manually. In this example, we're showing, again, that quality inspection piece. So now an inspector wants to go and do the quality management. I can use augmented reality to real-time map what the plans said a water pipe should be in this example, and actually validate this is the actual implementation of that. As you can see here, using simple augmented reality, we're testing it versus the original plans, and we can see that it's not in the right position. It's detected a deviation, and now that will be updated automatically in the back-end systems to lodge a deviation and the like. So where else do we see artificial intelligence coming? Again, a huge area of work is around natural language processing. So today, everyone understands OCR, but we're taking that a step further to be able to actually understand the context of the document. So where we use this is for spotting contract deviations. So being able to process massive incoming contract deviation forms and the like, and be able to actually understand what the meaning of this is and what the impact of this is. Also in the space of legislation, being able to constantly ingest all of the different legislation announcements coming out from the government and see if that impacts any of our projects, again using natural language, and then being able to augment this with things like translation services that I can translate these legislations from any different language automatically into my systems and be able to gain those insights.